But there was no one around, and we seemed to be the only people on the footpath. And there was cars, there was traffic, there was like cars parked on the side of the lane. So I was frantic about what to do. I was like, Mom, just go to the other side of the road, go to the nearest coffee shop. And within the screaming and the hyper and the franticness, my dog just obviously got frightened and ran off with the lead. So within this, I was in a situation where I was like, Jesus, what do I do? My mom's here, the dog's gone there, that poor woman. I did not know what to do. So I had to tell my mum go there and hope that I'd ring the guards quickly and they'd come and hopefully it would all be dealt with and they could apprehend him and find him. I don't know. So I had to run away, find my dog. It took an hour and a half to find the dog. But thankfully, look, we found my dog in the end, which is wonderful because I really didn't think we would. And I was stressed out of my brains, lads, not to mention that my mother was worried. My mother was worried for the woman who was attacked. I was concerned for her well-being. Broad daylight before 1 o'clock to be physically beaten and attempted to steal from a woman outside of the Intrio Centre in Tralee. I think it's community welfare. So look, my post is literally only just to draw awareness to the fact that people might be saying, on one hand we have people saying, oh, isn't it great that, we've so many wonderful people living in Ireland and they're coming in from all sorts of parts of the world. And yeah, I get that. My whole point here in making this video is, no, I'm completely anti-migrants coming here. I'm sorry. I don't know how many times I've walked the streets of Tralee and I see strange-looking men from I don't know where that are just dressed in tracksuits, walking around. Women feel fearful. Women are frightened. We're living in 2026 when we should feel that we can at least walk into town in the evening or in the day or in the morning and not have fear to be physically attacked or assaulted. Our government is letting these people into this country, going on nearly 2 years now, if not a year and a half, I don't know. Where are they coming from? Are they documented? What's their past? What's their history? Do they have criminal offences in their previous history? Do they have violence in their previous history? Like Ireland is turning into I don't know what, and it's frightening to see it, I swear. It's something that is being kept under the carpet for such a long time, I think, and people are almost afraid to address it. It's like an issue that's prevalent, but like people are hush hush, oh, don't talk about the migrants, that means you're racist, or it's an underbelly kind of an issue that people don't want to address at all. What I'll say is, I want it to stop. I don't want any more migrants coming in here. I don't want unvetted, undocumented people coming into our country, making it unsafe and making it unstable. That's my rant, I think. I don't really know how else to put it. All I can say is from first-hand experience of what I saw this morning, if that is the scope of things on a small level of one incident, I can imagine what else is going on with the figures of these migrants in particular. Men now, I'm speaking of men in particular, not women. But it's just worrying. I just needed to make this post because I need my voice to be heard. And the people of Ireland really need to start getting together and saying, are we going to let this continue? Because the fabric of society is going to be torn completely apart. People are no longer in towns and cities where they can feel safe. And I think that's the biggest thing, it's safety. People don't feel safe anymore. And I notice that even amongst my friends when I talk to them and people in my family. So look, if my post hits anyone, if you feel that it would be of benefit to somebody to just let them know, it's no longer actually safe to walk in broad daylight sometimes, depending on where you are in Ireland, because there's these crazy men around the place that we know nothing about, and they could pull out a knife or God knows anything else and assault you in broad daylight. So yeah, that's my clip, and I'm going to probably have to send it to a couple of people who I might think it might be beneficial to, but definitely I'm sending it out to the wider online community because I just think it's shocking, lads. Anyway, have a good day, folks.